local life coach, Rebecca Silence, InspiredResultsCoach.com. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy belated Mother's Day.
Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Your text to me after I wished you a happy Mother's Day was very sweet. So I just want to make sure I remember I texted you back and was like, oh, that's sweet, but I want to make sure I kind of threw it out there and said,
you're great.
Thank you.
And happy Mother's Day to all of the moms.
Yeah, that was and to all the I'm not even going to expound on that because we got lots of stuff to get to there. I absolutely agree with you.
Yes.
Yeah, mom's got it rough sometimes.
Yeah, and all the single dads that are playing mom, and then all the women who are just nurturing and don't have kids, you still get happy Mother's Day.
We were talking yesterday how hard it is to find appropriate Mother's Day cards depending upon your situation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be something that I absolutely look into.
Yeah.
Yeah, so someone said I should take it to Shark Tank.
There you go.
Yeah, Shark Tank.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm not that creative. I just have the idea. I just need somebody to write them all, and then we're fine. Here's how it works here on a Confession Tuesday. Rebecca is a life coach, and it absolutely helps you get out of your own way to get the results that you want.
Yeah, in Inspired Results Coaching, what we're doing is looking at the belief systems that keep you stuck. We're looking at past emotional patterns that keep repeating themselves, and we look at what you're wanting so that we can create solutions and action plans to get you those results.
Okay, so here is, and neither of them know that I'm doing this. The first segment is going to be directly and indirectly about Vanna.
Okay.
She is new at a job. Her first official day was yesterday. For people that are starting new jobs and people that are starting out new things, what's some good advice for people that are starting new, whether it be new relationships or a new job or new endeavors, by themselves, what's some good things to keep in mind when they start a new journey?
I think this is great. And congratulations,
Thank you
Vanna.
so much.
I told her when I first came in studio, we're going to have to get to be really good friends because we'll be spending a lot of time together. And, the thing I would say, first of all, when you're starting a new job is make sure that you don't try to know it all too fast. And what I mean by that is it's so okay to embrace the learning curve. I think a lot of times people start a new job and they try to pretend like they know what they're doing and then make mistakes and then have to go and ask for help. And you know what? This is a great place to work. I've had such a good time working here. I can't believe it's been over 2 years.
Yeah, it's incredible.
That I've been a part of the family here at KISS FM, and everyone is so willing to help you out. I think we also get a little bit of special attention being females because it's all guys here. They really like to help us.
Yeah.
So, it's okay to have questions and it's okay to not know what you're doing yet. And it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So embrace the learning curve for sure. And that goes for anyone at a new job. I was saying yesterday, I had a conversation with one of my mentors, and after the conversation, I was realizing that, the only thing that I need to know is where I need extra support and then to ask for it. I don't need to know all the answers. And even as a coach, people think, oh, you have to know what to do with people. You have to know it all. I don't. When I don't know what to do with somebody, I ask them, what do you want me to do with you right now? I don't have to know what to do ever. I just have to know when I don't know what to do and then find a way to ask for support from someone.
Exactly.
So, that's the first thing. And then second thing is please give yourself credit for getting the job in the first place. You had to go through quite a process.
Oh, yeah.
No.
And, there wasn't a lot of time.
Oh,
Everybody, I was watching this whole thing from the sidelines. Every week I'd come in, I'd see the girls, and I never even shared my opinions necessarily with Big Papa. I just sat back. I asked him for his opinions a couple times. He wouldn't tell me. But, it was an interesting process.
Trying like a son of a gun, too.
I know. I wanted to know what he thought.
Yeah.
He never told me. I found out when everybody else did. And you know what? It was not an easy process. It was a process you didn't have a lot of time to prepare for. And anyone getting a new job, that's a big deal. That's such a big deal. And it's okay to give yourself credit and to be proud of yourself for getting the new job. I think you should be very proud of yourself. I hope that you're celebrating, you know, and just be willing to go all in. That's the other thing. I mean, one toe in the water, that's not going to get anybody anywhere. It's about going all in and think about what your goals are, what your individual goals are. Have you thought about that at all?
I've given it a lot of thought. I just I want to improve myself. You know what I mean? I want to be like Big Papa, like, you know, per se, like, because he's been doing this for a while, like what, over 20 years now.
Wow, I feel old now.
Yeah, but he has a lot of experience under his belt, and I would like to get to that point eventually, to the point where I can DJ my own show.
Okay, that's your ultimate goal.
Yeah.
So tell me one thing that you think would get in the way of that.
Probably right now, me not knowing as much as anybody else about radio. Like,
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure how radio is really supposed to be right now. So I feel like that might come in the way, because like as I'm like working towards the goal, I find more obstacles that I need to go through.
Yeah. And it's so easy to focus on the obstacles and let that stop you. And that happens to so many people. I have that in my office every single day, where people are faced with these big obstacles and they think, well, maybe this means I shouldn't really go for the goal. And what I believe is that true commitment means that you're so committed to the goal that the obstacles don't matter, right? Like Gary didn't get where he is. I didn't have my business take off without being able to get through the obstacles. There will be obstacles.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, I'm glad that I was on the same page with you about the lack of experience. So what? Everybody has to start somewhere.
Exactly.
Everybody has to start somewhere. And if you let that be the end game, how would you ever create anything? So I think the cool thing about not having experience is that you get to create your own way. And that's the other thing that I want everybody starting a new job to get, that it doesn't have to be cookie cutter. It doesn't have to be the exact same way you've seen other people do it. I think what makes people successful is when they bring something new to the table, right? Inspired Results is a little bit of a different twist on personal growth. Big Papa in the Morning has a bit of a different twist than other morning radio shows here.
You ain't just whistling Dixie.
Yeah, right. But see, this is something that I think is key, especially for entrepreneurs. I have a lot of clients who've created their own businesses working with me, and the key is that they all have a different twist on something that is already in demand in the area. So if you could find your own unique twist, I think that would be really great. And then a homework assignment for you would be to interview absolutely every single employee at the radio station. Ask them what's working, what has been their biggest obstacle, and how they got through it.
Well, thank you.
And see what feedback you get and see if that's helpful.
That'd be great. For anybody starting a new job,
Absolutely.
that'd be a great homework
Find some
assignment.
people that have already done it and you ask them what's working, what have been the obstacles, and how did you overcome those obstacles? Those 3 questions are really going to be helpful in just getting you momentum.
Local life coach Rebecca Silence, inspiredresultscoach.com. Make sure you like them on Facebook. It is Confession Tuesday. Go to cnykiss.com. Tell us your story, a very personal story about a mother and a son, coming up next here on Kiss FM.